says, if you have a guest suggestion, you should send it to pawsprotv@aol.com.
Thank you. Welcome back here.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I was on a timeout for a minute.
We're talking sports out there, and we're going to stay talking sports. Here in a minute, we'll bring in some of the Delaware Stars up here and talk to them. You know, we got a pro basketball team playing here now.
That's what I hear.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that. But you just wrote a book. This is Bob. I want to get that last name. You say it for me.
Yearick.
Yearick. And you just wrote this book, Sawyer. Tell me a little bit about it. What's going on?
Well, it's about Big Ed Sawyer, who is the starting left offensive tackle for the Philadelphia Stars. And
see, there's a lawsuit, guys. I'm trying
now
to
confused. Not the Eagles. And they are on their way to the Super Bowl, but Sawyer discovers that there's steroids and point shaving going on the team. And in the process of investigating this, he meets a local sports columnist, Christine Atherton. And they
love interest.
Yeah.
They hook up in every sense of that term, and they investigate this
thoroughly
problem. And it follows the season as the Stars try to win each game, and it seems that they never beat the point spread. So this is what alerts Sawyer and some of the management on the team that something's wrong.
Something's going wrong.
Yeah, so he discovers that there's steroids going on. The steroids led to the point shaving. And,
all the kind of stuff that's happening around the
torn from today's headlines.
Right, and writing about it. But let's talk about you for a minute, Bob, if we can, because you didn't just sit down one day and say I want to write a book.
No, I worked on it for many years.
Yeah, so a lot of years in writing though. I here locally, you started, I guess, your career with the DuPont company, and
yeah, I started writing it when I was with DuPont, and I'll tell you how long ago I wrote it. I started when Gino's fast food places were in business, which has got to be 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I had Sawyer and his son going to Gino's for lunch. Then I switched them to, when Gino's went out of business, I switched them to Roy Rogers. Then Roy Rogers went out of business. So I finally had them going to McDonald's.
You're safe.
I figure they're never going to go out of business.
Don't send them to Taco Bell.
No.
No.
And but the book itself now has been released. How has it been played? I was reading a little bit because I haven't had a chance to read the book. I was reading a little bit of the different little clips that you have on the book here from different.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to get a blurb from Ed D., who's one of the best-known Delaware authors. It's available at Books and Beyond in Hockessin, and in Newark at Rainbow Records and at Lieberman's, and I think 9th Street Bookshop in Wilmington is carrying it, and if they're not carrying it,
well, you can go to Amazon, right?
You can go to Amazon and get it. You can go to my publisher's website, bayoakpublishers.com.
So it's on the market worldwide right now.
Yeah. Did you know we had a publishing house in Dover? Because that's what I was reading. The places in Dover. I had no idea we did that.
Oh yeah. We have.
It's a small state, but we have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff happening here.
Bayoak Publishers in Dover is a small publisher, but they've got like 6 or 7 titles on the market, and mine is the latest. And
but what a great job with the cover alone. I love the cover of it. Let's give credit because you had a local guy do this.
Yeah, a local guy by the name of Steve Cobb did the cover for me, and I just gave him a little direction, and he executed it very well. He does a lot of work for Out and About magazine, where I'm associate editor, and I think the whole thing came together pretty well. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get it into Barnes & Noble or Borders or any of the major stores. So if you're popping by Barnes & Noble or any of those stores, you might ask them about Sawyer. I think it's got everything. It's got romance. It's got mystery. It's got football. And
it's a man's book.
That's right. Well, it's surprising how many women have told me they love it.
Oh, yeah?
Women who don't really like football.
Because that whole athlete thing.
Because it's about football, but it's not. It ties into everyday life stuff that's happening too.
Yeah, and there's a strong female character in there. Christine Atherton is actually smarter than Sawyer, who went to Northwestern, which is a good school. And he is not to say that he's the exception, but he's a smart athlete, and he finds out that she is more than his match, and they wind up investigating this mystery and finally solving it, although there are some tragedies that occur toward the end.
Yeah. So we don't want to get away with that. You know, another local guy that's stepping out. I mean, we got a lot of people from Delaware. All of a sudden, it's like different parts of the country get hot. It's like right now Delaware's hot. We got all these people jumping out there and doing a lot of things, and you're one of them with this book right here. So made from movie right here we're talking about.
I think it'd make a great movie. Of course, nobody from Hollywood has contacted me yet. But, you know, I'm open to offers.
Yeah, but once again, pick it up today. You can get it through Amazon.com and all the local bookstores here and everything. And website once again that they can get it from.
That's BayOakPublishers.com.
All right, and lots of luck with it. Hope you'll come back, especially when it becomes a movie, so we can get you back on. But stay with us. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to still talk about more stars coming your way right after this. Stay with us.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot, Tim.